Cassian Andor. The Empire is choking us so slowly, we're starting not to notice. What I'm asking is this. Wouldn't you rather give it all to something real?
For the greater good.
Call it what you will.
Let's call it war.
I need all the heroes I can get. I'm tired of losing.
This is what revolution looks like.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tilo Mac coming at you with another video, and I'm excited for this one because we're going to be doing something a little bit different that we do on the channel. Usually we're talking about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, either talking about different counters or just talking about aspects of the game. But this one, we're going to be talking about lore, and this is something that I've been really wanting to do on the channel. I just really haven't got around to doing it, but eventually this is going to be a staple of what I'm going to be doing here. But in this one in particular, we are going to be talking about Andor, and we got to talk about Andor. Andor, the show is about to come out today. When you're watching this, it should be already out. It's about 2 hours away from me. I'm waiting pretty anxiously. I'm trying not to fall asleep. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna make a video, talk about Andor. So we're just gonna talk a little bit off the dome of what to expect from Andor, give you guys a little bit of lore of what we have in canon regarding Andor. Really kind of cool. He's a character that it's kind of good and kind of bad. We do not have a lot of information about Andor. So we do have a reference book from Rogue One that we have a couple juicy little nuggets in there. And we also have a one-shot from Cassian and K2SO. And it's basically the story of how they met and how K2SO ended up working with Andor. Really not much we're going to be touching there because I believe, and this is purely speculation, this is 100% on me, I really think they're going to be adapting that one-shot comic to the show. Tony Gilroy, he's the director for this Cassian Andor TV show. He was also the director that they called to kind of fix Rogue One after, I think the director's name was Garth Ennis. He kind of fumbled the bag, and Tony Gilroy came in there and kind of fixed it up a little bit, and now he's doing the TV show. So he's already really familiar with the character. But he said that K2SO was not going to be a part of this first season. I think that's cap. I think it may be at the end of the series. So we do know it's going to be 12 episodes, the Cassian Andor series, and 3 episodes for an arc. So that's why we're getting 3 episodes today, and we're going to continue going on that 3-episode arc format. So, which is kind of cool. It almost reminds me of Rebels and Clone Wars, where we had to get little arcs. We're going to be doing the same thing in Andor. To talk a little bit about the TV show before we start talking about the lore, the TV show is going to be set 5 years before Rogue One. So we got that 5 years of information and basically kind of see what's going on with Andor's life. The first season is going to be only talking about the first year of that 5-year period. And then the second season is going to be 4 years. And that's going all the way up to Rogue One. We do know from the reference book from Rogue One that Cassian Andor is a separatist. And if you guys listen to the Mad Awesome podcast that I do with Calvin Awesome, you know this is something that I say a lot. I feel like a broken record. He is a separatist, so I'm really interested if we're going to be talking about that in the show. It gives light to this scene right here. Little pause.
I've been in this fight since I was 6 years old.
And in that scene, you basically see that he's saying that he's been fighting for forever. So this is the reason. He's fought the Republic as a separatist on his planet. And then eventually when the Republic becomes the Empire, he continues that fight. So really interesting. He's basically a grizzly veteran of war. And I really hope this show kind of shows that. And the show has been talked about to be a lot more grittier than what we're used to. I'm really excited about this. It's giving me that Jason Bourne vibes. So hopefully we have that in the show. So that's one aspect I really wanted to talk about. He is a separatist. Another aspect is his father. So we do know from some of the promo materials that his father is touched on a bit in the show. They may have changed it because in the reference book for Rogue One, he was killed by the Republic. So he was fighting the Republic when they wanted basically to occupy the planet that they were living on. In the show, it seems like it's going to be blamed on the Empire. Basically, the same premise that the Empire occupies this planet and he fighting against it, which is kind of cool because it really shows Andor gets his rebellious nature from his father. So I really hope that we get a little deep dive. We kind of figure out who his father is and really just show why he is a rebel and why he is the way he is. Other than that, like I mentioned, not a lot of information about Cassian. This is one of the reasons that this show has really got a high potential to be really, really good, because he is a basically blank canvas. Other than the Rogue One, which we do get a deep dive into his personality and his traits, we don't have a lot of backstory. So it allows the showrunners to really get a fun opportunity to kind of make up whatever they want. And I'm really excited that Tony Gilroy is going to be a part of this because he is a pretty good director. And I recently enjoyed the comments that he said that he's not a Star Wars fan. I don't know what it is, but I have a feeling that this is going to be really good. He's taking it on the approach of just a good TV show rather than the fan service that sometimes we overly get in some of these shows. So really excited for this one. Just wanted to make a quick video and talk about it with you guys. And yeah, I think this is something that we're going to move forward and continue doing. This one was a little bit harder because there isn't that much lore for Cassian Andor, but I think I'm going to be doing one for Jabba because he is about to get released into Galaxy of Heroes, and that's what the main channel is about, Galaxy of Heroes. So we're going to do that. And I also may be doing Cassian Andor reviews, so you may see a review later on today if I'm not dead tired and asleep right now. But all right, guys, really cool. Appreciate the video. And do not forget to hit me with the subscription. We are super close to getting that 500 subs on YouTube. So if you guys can hit me up, I would be really appreciated. And we're trying to get that 1K. So definitely do it if you guys can. But all right, guys, take it easy and enjoy Cassian Andor, which I am.
Bye, Felicia.